You digga.
Yo.
Beaucoup Afrique dans la langue.
Sou trap pou mba chante am poko el. Sou vin avek yon djul kon sa map do ke mwen papel. Konen se na kompa ke mte kon fel. Sou pa monte volume nan apre sa se ou kapel. Ka de fanatik yo komansi rassemble. De ka yo brale tande. Yo pranti ches ba yo chita pou yo tande. Ki jan mwen pral depose. Par la mise à nous passer, je dis à nous dire assez. Ça qui mange à plein coupe, qui mange vite fouiller, si nous ne pas camper. Nous prenons la gratte là, c'est l'équipe en face là. Si vous sentez pareil pour fouiller, pour faire tant de routes. Haïti crié, diaspora relé, Port-au-Prince coupe au vin. Wanamit, ça nous fait fouiller canal là. Faut fouiller canal là. Faut canal là. Pas camper canal là. Canal là, pas camper. Fouiller canal là. Faut fouiller canal là.
Radio.
Faut canal là.
DOBONG.
Pas camper canal là.
Radio. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio.
You digga.
King and Queen Radio.
Sou trap pou mba chante am poko el. Sou vin avek yon djul kon sa map do ke mwen papel.
1, 2, 3, run it. Yeah.
King and Queen Radio.
Sou trap pou mba chante am poko el. Sou vin avek yon djul kon sa map do ke mwen papel. Konen se na kompa ke mte kon fel. Sou pa monte volume nan apre sa se ou kapel. Ka de fanatik yo komansi rassemble. De ka yo brale tande. Yo pranti ches ba yo chita pou yo tande. Ki jan mwen pral depose. Par la mise à nous passer, je dis à nous dire assez. Ça qui mange à plein coupe, qui mange vite fouiller, si nous ne pas camper. Nous prenons la gratte là, c'est l'équipe en face là. Si vous sentez pareil pour fouiller, pour faire tant de routes. Haïti crié, diaspora relé, Port-au-Prince coupe au vin. Wanamit, ça nous fait fouiller canal là. Faut fouiller canal là. Faut canal là. Pas camper canal là. Canal là, pas camper. Fouiller canal là. Faut fouiller canal là. Faut canal là.
DOBONG.
Pas camper canal là.
Yeah. Ensemble, mesdames, na fouille canal là pour nous avancer. Nous pas camper, nous pas traîner. Nous pas bavaguer, nous pas baisser. Au champ, pays n'a guerre. N'a demandé tout le monde pour mobiliser. Nous tous ces frères pays à ses pannes. Tout ça couché à prendre à caler. Manchette, biré, mato, quoi, casquette, dans tête, dans pied nous. Pile botte, tracteur, grédé, linette nous. Tout des noirs, la facé, ça campé, pour nous casser. Tout pote, nous gen gros bobo pour nous fouiller tout. Connaît Joban, papé tout qui tout. Moi-même, Magné can passer tout partout. Pour nous te cacher une tout qui dou. N'a fouillé junior tout chargé de l'eau. En elle gen monde passer pile bobo. Yo pensez sur bon monde qui loco. Nous pouvons nous battre ou même qui bobo.
Haïti crié.
Thank you.
Diaspora relé.
Thank you.
Port-au-Prince coupové.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Fouye canala.
Thank you for.
Bon fouye canala.
Thank you for.
Porte canala.
Thank you for.
Bagape canala.
Thank you, thank you,
Fouye
thank
canala.
you.
Bon fouye canala.
Thank you.
Porte canala. Bagape canala.
Thank you for each day in my life. I realize I don't need anything. I need you by my side. Shine your light, I follow. Oh Lord, I try to pretend I can do without you, but I'm out of my mind, doing things my way, losing faith, just living life blind. I don't want this life no more. Oh, regulate my mind, my heart and soul. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting we gotta learn the hard way. I keep forgetting we keep forgetting. I surrender my problems to you. Renew my mind, make me brand new. Without you, I'm nothing. Your love is enough. Your way is always better. I thought I knew what's best for me. Yeah, my pride would say I can do it my way, but I was wrong. I need you alone. Regulate my mind, heart and soul. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting we gotta learn the hard way. Yeah, I keep forgetting we can't forget. Thankful you don't do us the same. You love us in spite of our ways. Lift your hands and give them the praise. We can't forget him, can't forget him. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting we gotta learn the hard way. I keep forgetting we can't forget him.
girl. Let's like a pull fun, girl. Okay, get pull fun, girl. Let's get back in our girl. Nostalgie get pull fun, girl. Problem get pull fun, girl. Beside get pull fun, girl. Let's get this game, girl. M'te pas sacrifié pour moi, on prend qu'elle m'a maltraité. M'te commencé à believe que qui j'en décapoté. Pour me vivre avant, m'obligé changer ville. Pour me protéger relation, car ouais m'te changer ville. Mais ça que t'es plus compté pour, c'est trip qui t'es pris mes pour. Son j'aime t'es toujours là pour, m'pas quitter mon monter sous. Tout d'un coup changer sous moi, on vit dans l'autre monde. M'a pas ché dans la rue, à me sentir dans l'autre monde. Quand t'es souhaité pour moi, c'était ouais m'a mal passé. Bon Dieu, voyons un sou, prends gâteau m'a passé. Et derrière mon téléphone, dis m'ch'en va fracasser. Non machine quoi ça va mettre quoi sous jalousie pour le fun. Reggae pour le fun, reggae pour le fun, regrette pas de fin avec ou. Nostalgie pour le fun, problème pour le fun, visage pour le fun, regrette ce que m'avait avec. Ma pour nous pas chiche encore c'est pieds ou paille. Depuis quelques temps l'amour d'une babaye. Moi mon chiffre qu'on aime pour chirer pour détail. Tout si je t'aime fait que c'est détail. L'amour fait moi ça, la joie fait moi ça. C'est l'aine pas ensemble comme on rentre tout temps qui peut ou ça. Franchement et pas où ça, vous méritez Oscar.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy and wisdom. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273, 718-253-7273.
Sister DOBONG is amazing. She changed my life forever. Everything that she has said has come true. She has given me so much great spirit. I was just down and I didn't know where I was going to go, and she literally saved my life. Everything that she has done for me, she has done with just amazing power. And I just thank her for so much for everything that she's done for me. Thank her so much. She literally saved my life. Words can't even describe. Like, her coming into my life just changed everything for me. Everything, and I don't have no worries because I know once I speak to her, everything just falls back into place and my spirit is just good and it's content. Like, I was able to focus in school. I was able to just do everything I needed to do as hard as the situation that I was going through. And I just thank her so much for what has done for me. She is so amazing. Thank you.
Sister DOBONG, she is the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problem, love problems, sickness or bad luck. Call her now. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
That's what's so beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio.
King and Queen Radio.
Shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah. Don't give up. Just tune in to your radio. Every morning we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tune in to King and Queen Radio. Where you feeling inside? King and Queen Radio. Where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Every Wednesday. 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. International reggae dance on every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio. Where you feel inside. King and Queen Radio. Where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Smokes mix in the kitchen. Génération yo ap chanje. Chaque jazz mon style yo adopté. Originalité. Nous-mêmes nous faisons fanatique yo approuvé. Nous la pour la vie. Investi nous l'aider. Nos défis nous lever. Nous déterminer. On passe son héritage, les bouches en bas guidés. La première c'est tout jazz, qui vient l'ensemble. Fanatique avancé, investi avec la gueule. Nous avons gazé. And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Manager bagay dem. Sister gaspillage. Go back. N'a travail pour passer toute classe. Nous là, soleil papa qui paye Gabel. Nous là, soleil la place pour tout le monde. Nous là, Jacques nous met à Boli. Chargez nous l'eau, c'est créole. Sacré nous dédions confiné. C'est vous faire actualité. Manager la galère, combien en deux pieds, et puis extra combien en trois. C'est pour un camion.
Yeah. I see one girl for the corner where they light up people. Yeah. I move to her like a star, you know how the thing go. She know say I be bad man, I tell her make we vibe on it low. No too much talk, she don't enter a bad man mood. Me, I take her to my room like back. Pony in her booty slow like that. But she say make her no slow, make her make her hit her booty up like that. Me, I take her to my room like back. Pony in her booty slow like that. But she say make her no slow, make her Commander, she tell me say I that you na commander. A baby papa in a Jamaica. If I no give her love on a wahala. Ah, commander, wow, commander. A baby papa in a Jamaica. If I no give her love on a wahala. It is sweet for body. She tell me say it is sweet for body. She say you're the air that I breathe. So she's so okay when she's so on my feet. It is sweet for body. She tell me say it is sweet for body. She say you're the air that I breathe. So she's so okay when she's so on my. Me I take her to my room like back. Pony in her booty slow like that. But she say make her no slow, make her hit her booty up like that. Me I take her to my room like back. Pony in her booty slow like that. But she say make her no slow, make her Commander, she tell me say I that you na commander. A baby papa in a Jamaica. If I no give her love on a wahala. Ah, commander, wow, commander. A baby papa in a Jamaica. If I no give her love on a wahala.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebon.com, and what a lovely evening here in New York City. I am very excited, and I know you're excited to be with us too. So welcome to this great show. We got to have a DJ, you know, Tony Bland on the 1 and 2, and he's really making things happen good. So I just want to say to you all out there, we got a great show for you this evening. Shout out to the team over there, Manny Ann. Big up to you. Big up to you, Lot Sunday. Big up to you, Billion. Big up to you. Everybody's out there. I got so many people's on my mind. Trust me, I've been under the flu. You won't believe I'm here tonight because I've been under the flu for 1 week. Stomach virus in New York City. Everybody got stomach virus. So I've been under the weather for the whole week in the bed. So that's why you haven't seen me. But I was enough strength to get out here to be with you all this evening. Shout out B, you're out there, Valentine, and the rest of the team out there. I didn't forget you. And all our artists is out there. Big up to you each and every time. And keep promoting artists because people need to know you more. And I want to say a shout out to everybody out there who's with us this evening. Welcome. And of course, aside Tony Blend on the 1 and 2 aside, I have my host here. Good evening.
Good evening.
And how was your week? I haven't seen you for a whole week.
Oh man, I fell down the rabbit hole that is AI and coding AI with Python. Boy, I tell you what, that was a can of worms.
So you've been really in the rabbit hole, huh?
Oh yeah. That's one of those things where like once you start digging into that, it's like I'd be looking up at the clock thinking it would be like 8 o'clock. It'd be 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, because you could get caught up with this here. All this technology is no joke. People don't understand. They charge a lot of money because people really be putting a lot of time in learning all this stuff, and you got to be a genius.
Yeah, it's quite the. I mean, there's a lot of potential with it, but there's a heck of a lot of pitfalls too, especially when you get into where like they can replicate themselves and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's like the Terminator.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what all that mechanism, all that new technology is about. It can replicate itself, but it also, you can't make a mistake because then when you make a mistake, it's hard to get that mistake out.
Yeah, that's very true, and I mean, it's like
So you know now what Lot Sunday went through when he built his AI.
Oh yeah. I ended up. I mean, I was kind of a little over ambitious in what I was going to build, but yeah, what I'm going to build, and it'll be for the station. So it'll be pretty useful. But it's going to be basically a secretary. Some functionality of being able to do remote tasks on the computer. You can talk to it. It'll
Wow.
be pretty interesting.
Wow, I can't wait till you get this added on to the features of the station. Thanks for all the likes out there and all those nice hearts coming out there. Big up everybody out there. Welcome. And I see my DJ was playing some nice Creole music. Do you know about Creole?
Oh yeah, yeah. I love Creole music. I actually, Creole kind of comes from. It kind of stems from a combination of what your old ragtime Western jazz and your zydeco from France.
Oh, see how you know a lot of people don't know where Creole music come from. So now the Haitian Creole music, what is that combined? Do you have any idea? Is it African and Creole? What is it made of?
No, that'd be basically a mix of what European, Spanish, French, and African. Yeah.
And also of the natives up there too.
Oh
Because
yeah.
remember, they had the first natives there was the Arawak Indians. A lot of people don't realize Haitians, a lot of them don't realize in their country first was the Arawaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they mixed the Arawaks in with the Haitians, or did they kill them off?
I'm sure they intermixed. I mean, it's pretty much that's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, that in those days, of course, it was. I was looking at. We was doing some research and studying last night. A friend of mine, we had a good chance in studying and learning about mixed races and how a lot of mixed races do suffer. Because they suffer not only with their own race, but they suffer being inferior to the so-called superior race.
Yeah, yeah, the carryover of the feudal belief system, right? It'd be nice if we just kind of shake the whole medieval belief system once and for all. It's kind of outdated.
Yeah, you're talking, this stuff is really outdated. So a lot of people still live in these old rules that what people should be like and what they should look like, and still comparing them to things don't exist anymore.
Yeah, basically they're trying to meet an ideal that's like what 2,000 years old. I mean, it's like times have changed. We have like an entirely different set of priorities in our day to day living as compared to then. An entirely different system of living to be to get right down to it. So clinging to like these beliefs of how you should behave that are that outdated is kind of maybe we should move from that to following some principles.
But again, how would that ever be possible when religions dictate that?
That is true, and I mean, it's like it was only like what 20 years ago that the Vatican finally admitted that the world was round.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was about 20 years ago. I saw a thing where they finally accepted that the world was round, and just within the last couple years, they officially announced that it's all right to believe in aliens and God at the same time.
That's what the Vatican say.
Yep. So they're a little behind the times, probably catching up on the paperwork.
And I get into a lot of arguments and a lot of disagreement when I tell people that religion can be this. The parts of how humans should live together is cool, but all that extra that they add in, people have a way of manipulating their culture within the religion, and that's not fair.
No, I mean basically, I mean and especially your organized religions that have roots back that far, of course, are pretty intimately tied in with what the rulership, the state, the royalty, right? I mean, so basically, they're used to wielding quite a significant amount of power, and of course, there's like the way I see it is spirit and intent. You can tell by the spirit of it, by the spirit and intent an organization creates as a whole, what the spirit and intent of the leadership is, right? So you look back at the Spanish Inquisition, there seems to be a little bit of issues with spirit and intent there, and When you think,
Of course, I think that.
yeah. So, it's a terrible thing to take somebody's heritage. It's a terrible thing to take over their leadership and basically
And destroy what was theirs, and now make people become you. And that's
exactly.
exactly what religions do.
Yes, they destroy. It's a common practice, and it's a heinous crime.
Again, folks, this is only our opinion. This is not the opinion of the station. This is how we conversate. So you can agree with us, and we have a number you can call if you disagree. We'd like to hear from you. The number is 718-253-4239 and 718-676-0820. Do call in and let us know how you feeling, because we are understanding that the long gone, which I'm dressed in the past of the long gone of the era of the past, and we are bringing up the past. That's why I'm dressed in the past. Why in the courthouse men used to wear wigs in the courthouse?
I never did look that up. I mean, that's a carryover from of course, the. I mean, they still do it in your European courts. I know Great Britain at the very least, right? The United Kingdom, they still stick to that, but I guess it's like one of those things when you put the wig on, that means it's officially court or something. I'm
It's
not
what?
officially court. It's like a piece of headgear that makes it official or something. I don't know. I'll have to look that up on the break and see,
Yeah,
and
we
come back
need to
with an
find out.
informed.
I always wonder why the men's had to put on a wig.
Yeah, because they actually kind of look a little ridiculous sometimes.
That's what they sit up there with a wig, and you bust out laughing at them. They put you away.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
been there a
talking
couple
about
times.
that, did you see that that convict jumped the judge?
Oh yeah, where was that at? I
That was
forget.
right in
Yeah,
Las Vegas,
but yeah, Las
where we got to
Vegas.
go out there, my place out there, and we got to do a show out in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and I mean, it's nice to have a place down in Las Vegas too, because you can get the local talent on the West Coast there.
Yeah, we got to go out there. So Las Vegas, the judge the judge had no right really to. The guy was really saying he want to try to change. And even if you didn't believe him, she could have just said, okay, Mr. So-and-so, I understand. And wait a little while and didn't give him his sentence. But to sit there and start talking, blabbing off, well, I ain't gonna, she just went a little too far.
Yeah, I didn't see it with the audio. So I mean, what, she just give him a ridiculous sentence or
Yeah, she
what?
started off telling him about each crime he had and talking bold at him, like after he had confessed to her, I really want to try to do something. I know I had mental problems. I'm getting my life together. I've been good, this and that. She started reading charge after charge and telling him, well, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. You have to get the best of time. Well, guess what? When she looked around, he turned into Superman, a real
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah,
I
because
never seen nobody can leap so far in my life.
yeah, he came flying over that thing. I was like, whoa.
I mean, he leaped. He leaped like Superman. If you say a human being can leap that far as that man leaped, that was a leap.
It
And
must
I
have been.
mean, he must have been trained in that because he stayed up in the air.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he didn't even touch the
Nothing,
bench or nothing. He came
nothing.
flying right over it. So I mean, he must have been quite upset to get that kind of a jump.
Get that kind of power. I mean, that's
Yeah, I
some
mean,
Superman. That made me understand that you don't know what people really possess, what kind of strength and what kind of power they possess. You would never think a man like his stature could do something like that.
yeah, it's a pretty good argument for
And I mean, he
keeping.
gave him a good whipping in there.
Yeah,
He
and
whipped.
yeah,
He
they
whipped
had
them.
to.
He whipped them good.
Yeah, they had to go pretty far out of their way to slow him down and get him under control. I mean,
When
I
they
was like,
brought him in,
dang.
he had to see the judge again. They brought him in. They had his mouth all taped up. They had all kind of stuff over him. like a football gear. I said it's more crazy to do that because if he get loose, he gonna buck everybody in the head.
Well, see, the lame thing for that is if you happen to be the sorry sucker that has to go and sit in front of the judge after that, right?
Well, that shouldn't have be.
Uh,
They should have somebody else to deliver the sentence and not her.
yeah, I was in the courtroom one time waiting to see the judge, and I kid you not, this guy just spazzed out like way off the chain. And then they called my name right after they finished dragging the guy
No,
out
that's
of the
you
room.
know
I was like,
you was gonna do
man,
you
you
in.
gotta be kidding me."
You gonna do. That's what they're gonna do you. Because she's in no good mood. So
Yeah.
we're going to take you back to some music here.
1, 2, 3, run it. Yeah.
King and Queen Radio.
Rivière Massacre. Yo vent l'espoir qui annonce un pile changement pour Haïti dans le domaine de la crique et de tir. La terre pipi, dans fond jambe des pays côte à côte. Frère dans misère, tous les deux cas vivent en haut, yon zile paille des fers. Frère nous Saint-Domingue, t'as remè pour toujours à genoux. Tout va gagner le monde, t'y prêt tout baya ici d'y fait. Les Haïtiens, soif changement. Jodi a si vle, mais non mais la vie nous qu'a changé. Sans nous quitter couler, dans rivière massacre, c'est engrais pour manger pousser. Nous pral râler en souffle, joue que le premier canal a fini. Nan mi tan pa gen lâche, an nou vanse nan route ancêtre yo an chante. Amrele, amrelo.
I want to use my last card. I spread the money. I'm slick. My pastors me they warn me. I be think say you the one for me. I got you call I'm down for this, but you don't know I'm the one for you. Those cases are reminisce. Many things we do for me. Many things we do for me. I want to use my last card to spoil your life, oh. I want to go market and market the shot I love you, oh.
Yes. And I would like to say a shout out to my Nigerians out there. Big up to my Nigerians listening right now. And I want to say DJ Pop Mop will be coming out very soon with the single. So get ready for the DJ Pop Mop. I think I have a caller. Okay, WVIP 93.5 FM, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Good evening, caller.
Hi, Zina. It's Aaron Bates. And how are you doing?
Well, I'm fine, thank you, Aaron.
That's good. I would like to give a shout out to everyone in Radioland. My name is Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King and Queen Radio. And if you would like to promote your music or business on our radio stations, please give me a call. And my phone number is 732-666-8403. Again, Aaron Bates, 732-666-8403. And if you call and get my voicemail, Always leave your name and number, and I'll be very happy to call you back as soon as possible. And have a great show, Zina, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
Bye-bye.
Okay, folks, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebong.com. You can go on each one of them and visit them, and you'll be so happy you did, because the great music is there. DJ Lot have programmed the stations, and I tell you, he programmed all the stations, and the music is on top. So we want to say big up to DJ Lot out there for doing such a great job, bringing all the latest music to the top. And again, here I have my host alongside. And don't forget, I'm Sister DeBong. Yeah, Che Bernard. I'm Sister DeBong. And don't forget, if you have any issues going on, you can call me. I will be available. My number is 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. And if you like to promote your music and you're sure you love your music and you want your music to be heard worldwide, well, we'll love to have your music. Just send me your music, African Reader at AOL. That's African Reader at AOL. But we got a new box. Did you get it set up yet?
Yeah. That's what's the buzz at brooklynstation.com.
Okay, what is it? Avenue?
We'll say that again. What's the buzz at brooklynstation.com.
Ooh, what dot the buzz?
What's the buzz?
At brooklynstation.com.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a new. So you could send your music there and we'll get your music played, because soon we're going to be using that email for the station.
Yeah, we're working on setting it up so we can get some live acts in here for living room concert type things. Actually, studio concerts. Once I finish setting the studio up, among many other things we're gonna start working on.
Yeah, I'm going to start working this week. I got to start getting the signs so when people look, they won't be all cross way the table. We'll get it going, folks. I've been a little under the weather, but this week I'm going to be up and working. So you look forward for new changes to come. I know you've been hearing it for years and years and years, but it is in action now. So again, if you want to get on this show, you can call me at 718-253-7273. You want to be interviewed, you want to talk about your life or what's going on, I'll give you an interview. I'll sit down and talk with you. I also do it over phone, long distance. South Carolina, I know you listening out there, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, wherever you at, I'll give you a live interview. So we will be coming back on the top very soon. And shout out to all those nice clubs out there that write me. I will be attending those events. And shout out to your Red Bull out there. Okay, so many events and things going on. I got a lot to take care of, so I got to keep it going.
Yeah, that's where programming an AI assistant became kind of a priority. Is just because there's a lot to running a station, especially one that's multinational. So with you need a little help. CEO always has to have a secretary, right?
That's right. That way someone can do things and keep it going, because it's very hard work when I'm trying to run this and run that and try to keep everything flowing. But I did it so many years and I'm still here. So
the little things get you
I'm
too,
just
don't
starting.
they?
It just began. So right now I just got to do the networking out there. So I know a lot of folks, you've been waiting to advertise. So many people call me and I push you off. I'll soon be taking your calls. A lot of people call me, they want to advertise on the program, but I want to make sure everything the way it should be. And I know you bands out there and all the band leaders out there, and all this. I'm into bands, so I can't wait to get some bands up here and we get some live performance.
Yeah, and I mean, and it doesn't have to be limited to local either. As long as they have a webcam, we'll be able to sync them in with us. So
Yeah, so you
we
get
basically perform live from wherever you are.
wherever you are, we can make it happen. If we have to go where you at, we'll go. We'll take us there, and we'll go and meet you at your place, and we will present it very well worldwide for you. So we are working on doing that. We're not going to just be here. We will be traveling. Okay. Well, now the way they got things built now and everything's so good with technology, it's almost a one-man show.
Yeah,
I seen this lady today. She had struggle with so many people to help her with her show that she figured out, hey, why should I just get my live stream and my stuff going and play my music and do my show myself? And she got more popularity than ever than sitting around waiting on people and fighting and screaming with them, and they treating you all kind of way. You just do it yourself and keep it moving. Well, I used to do that when I was on Fulton Street. I used to do my own live performance because I would get behind the DJ booth, put a tape inside, and I ran the whole show for 2 years and nobody knew how I done it.
Yeah.
And I used to go outside, take people on the tape recorder, get them, and then I would bring it all to the studio and put it, and I had a big show going.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like the having AI to be able to take care of some of the small stuff, because man, I swear it seems to me like the typing is man, that eats up more time than anything.
So that's where I can't do it. But I'm, you know what? By you saying I'm gonna start taking typing lessons, because I'm behind in that, and that's my weakness.
You'll have it made pretty quick, because you'll just be like, it'd be like AI do this. Although,
right, I won't even have to type. I forgot.
Yeah, dictation.
Oh shoot. Oh. Well, folks, we don't want to talk. We just want to tell you, if you out there doing something, doing a project, don't let other people stop you from moving forward. You get out there and do it yourself. This is a new world now. Don't let people make you feel you have to be dependent. Yeah. Because once you get dependent, you'll lose that person you are. You may be someone great, and people are stopping your blessing. So what you got to do is say, later for them, I'm doing it myself, and do it yourself. And don't have no fear of doing it. Go forward, and I guarantee you will succeed. And the best way to succeed by your enemies trying to block you. Because they come at you and tell you it ain't going to happen and you can't do it. Honey, love it. Love that. Love your enemies.
Yeah, my common response is, watch me.
Watch me. Okay, I'll say, okay, enemies, keep on.
Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, yeah, watch.
Yeah, let's get it going. All right, back to our DJ.
I've been out here thinking, I've been smoking and overdose drinking, trying to make you queen and a wife. My macaroni with cheese on the side. Hello, hey shawty, nice to meet ya. I got make money spoil you and your sister. Make I send ram to your mama for Easter. I know if you want you, mama, you know be lister. Yeah, you make a man go nuts. The way you set with your chest and butt. Damn, you make a man go. I'ma let Oxlade do the rest of the talk.
I want to use my last card to spoil your life. I want to go back and tell my shot I love you. You get it when you did to be enough, explain. Baby, you make me color.
They get to something you to do me. Me, I wanna love you truly. Just like a scene from a movie.
So many things we can do, baby.
Baby, girl, check this. I'll be on your
You put it fire in my soul, body push. And I don't be control myself again. Boy, I tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, I tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause see your potential. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause see your potential. All I want is to make you my baby. Location. location. Yeah, these feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I'll be hold your hands. Baby, I know it day without you. Cause all I need is somebody when it's about you. I'm feeling so lonely. When you there, I'm gonna get you. Will you tell me your location? Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there.
1, 2, 3, run it.
Yeah.
King and Queen Radio.
Olówó tó lè help lè fẹ́ máa bá rìn lọ́dún yìí o. Olówó tí ò lè help kò bá náwó ju Dangote lọ táwọn ní kúkú get out. Yeah, bow. Yeah, bow.
Sister Duba, she are the best spiritualist you can find. Help you win money problem, love problem, sickness or bad luck. Call her now. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
Yeah, bow. Yeah, bow. Yeah, bow. All my friends are ballers, she want it. Want to work back, she want it. Want my channel wallet, she want it. Chilling with the big boys, she want it. I'm a superstar, Shoma. Oh no, Nick Line, Shoma. Only sugar daddy, Shoma. Got to be a debate, Shoma. One for the go far, but one day. One call it flex, anyone. One of it do any one day. And you know, one day. One take the rice, go one day. One pay bread, go one day. One side comment, one day. One to pay comment, one day. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Do give away now, Apple. Okay, I am gonna. Okay, Nimushi. Bros, make I say my answer. You got Pamo. If you got Toro, bang, bang. Batayahu. If I mean Waparo. If you shave at you. Hello. I'm sorry, Mommy Gio. That's it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Don't mind me. Now, shall you make me introduce my side chick to my wife? Very music.
All right. You're listening to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. We're going to take a break and we're going to be coming back and we're going to be talking about aliens. So if you know anything about aliens, be prepared because we're going to talk about aliens tonight.
Anywhere I go, pull up with all my party. All the girls that know me, who's your daddy? I'm a cake collector, sexy lady, a collector. All the girls want me, now you I want. Look at your waist, look at your butt, 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 look at your waist, look at your butt. Look at your wish, look at your bum, look at your wish, look at your bum, look at your wish, look at your bum.
Big bag, African way. Yeah. She touchdown with a body girl shake. My girl busting my head. Me wish she want nobody fi contest. Wait, baby, have you ever been with a dick girl there? We gon' know say man need the girl there. Oh yeah, have you ever been with a dick girl there? We say she big back for the man there. Oh no, say
Right. It's your boy Maestro Bill. Back at it again. All right now, if your local business trying to get some exposure, you know what to do. Hit us up, 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Or you can just check us out on the socials, man. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Connect with us. We'll help you stand on business. Say what? On business. Again, you can always check us out on our website, KingandQueenRadio.com or BrooklynStation.com. You know what's up. You know the deal. Check us out. Check us out for the exposures. Now get your business over to the top. Here we are.
Big bag, African way. Yeah. She touchdown with a body girl shake. My girl busting my head. Me wish she want nobody fi contest. Wait, baby, have you ever been with a dick girl there? We gon' know say man need the girl there. Oh yeah, have you ever been with a dick girl there? We say she big back for the man there. Oh no, say look what you done to me. Oh no, say look what you done to me.
You got it right now. In need of a spiritual healer? In need of some guidance? Wait, you need to just move on with your life, right? Nah, like see, I know you just want to move on with your life. I guess what? I'll tell you one thing. Call Sister DOBONG. I'm Africa. Your top requested healer. Call in to tap in. 718-253-7273. Need some guidance, true guidance? She got you. Call on her. Again, that's 718-253-7273.
Tune in. To the top radio, worldwide station, Queen Radio. What you thought?
What you listening to? In your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. Queen Radio. In your stereo. What you listening to? What you listening to? If you're the Queen Radio, hey, what you listening to? Hey. What you listening to? If you're the Queen Radio, radio. Yeah. Can you feel it? Go. Hey. What you listening to? Two-step. Keep a two-step. Queen Radio. Radio. Get it Queen Radio. Radio. Get it Queen Radio. Radio. Station. What you listening to? What you listening to? What they listening to? If you're looking at Queen Radio. Radio. Yeah. Maestro Will. Oh. What you listening to? In your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. King and Queen Radio. In your stereo.
93.5 FM.
Real sound, no faking. That's what's yeah. So beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today?
and you wanna get yourself happy, and you feeling sad today. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune in to your radio. Every Monday, we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune in to King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday, every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. International reggae dancehall every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. It's a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday.
I'm just seven like mommy. So you're getting your money. One time, do it for daddy.
I like the way you jiggle and bounce. I wanna pounce up on it. I give you any amount. When you put it down, wanna be the carpet on the ground. When you twerk, baby, I'ma clap along to the sound. Wahala for who know they making dollar. I'm an African hero and superstar. Call me T'Challa, not your Allah, baby. Kizo Kibini Mujam Mutala Muhammad. Airport so we can take a trip to the Bahamas. Okay. Baby, do you know my favorite part? The shape when you walk is bigger than the state of New York. When I visit the inner city, wanna lay in the park. When I go downtown to see if that's the way to your heart. I like the way you shaking the thing. When you're in the room, nobody else is making a pimp. You got a slam dunk body, girl, you breaking the rim. Trying to shoot my shot, baby, like I'm making a film.
Get mine looking like mommy. Out just seven like mommy. Hope you're getting your money. One time, do it for daddy. Get mine looking like mommy. Out just seven like mommy. Hope you're getting your money. One time, do it for daddy. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them, punish them. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them, punish them. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them, punish them. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them, punish them.
Baby, you hotter than Tatache. I wanna follow you everywhere, be your attache. I wanna get into the middle like Thomas Partey. You so gifted, let me know, is it your birthday? When I see you, I say praise the Lord. You tasty, smelling like protest jollof. I'm salivating, waiting for when it's my place to chop. You hurting the environment, girl, this your waist is a problem. All I see is ass, like a simile. Shaking up and down like Pepper Curry, no stability. The way you shake it is making me grow infinity. Stop pretending, say no way you do, I'm like the military. Baby, you know I find you quite charming. I wanna be good to your body like a vitamin. I know if you pass you even if I spend all night crying. Wanna go Spanish on that ass to you say I papi.
Get mine looking like mommy. Out just seven like. Hope you're getting your money. One time, do it for daddy. Get mine looking like mommy. Out mommy. Hope you're getting your money. One time, do it for daddy. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them, punish them. We have finished them, threaten them, punish them. We have finished them, pepper them, threaten them.
Who is the original skater? Boom! Chat bout, ooh yeah. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she come on a ship. When you check it out, that if she get dip. Gyal a talk about she fly in a plane. When you check it out, she get licked by a crane. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she big and internationally. When you check it out, the girl's very locally. Gyal a talk about she live up a Miami. When you take a stock, she live down a St. Mary. Better you go on, skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she big and she bad. When you check it out, she a real camouflage. Other can't meal and can't pay for a pound. Yet still she want use me cellular phone. She all a talk about she control the race attacky. Yet still she can't even find a quatty. She owe people till them search her down for money. She have to run faster than the run of Berlinati. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. All she wanna do is stand up on the car. All she wanna do is stand up. All she wanna do is stand up on the corner. And all she wanna do is stand up on the corner and a pose. She a go like she the hottest thing on the block. When the night time comes, she have to sleep on the mat. All she wanna do is bag and boast. This little girl is running from post to post. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she come on a ship. When you check it out, that if she get dip. Gyal a talk about she fly in a plane. When you check it out, she get licked by a crane. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she big and internationally. When you check it out, the girl is very locally. She a talk about she live in a Miami. When you check it out, she live down a St. Mary. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your ways. Chat bout. Gyal a talk about she big and she bad. When you check it out, she a the real camouflage. Other can't meal and can't pay for a pound. Yet still she want use me cellular phone. She a talk about she control racers Jackie. Yet still she can't even find a quatty. Poor people and them search her down for money. She run faster than the runner named Berlinati. Better you go on, skittle just go on your way. Chat bout. Skittle just go on your way. Chat
You don't go to my iPhone 100. You make a bicycle and a boy well not in my eyes, in my mouth, you don't tell her. I ain't telling cause I give you umbrella. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Give you my last cash, pendant. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last guy, you spend down. Everything I do, I under 50, under. Me under be under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under 50, understand. All of my fans are busy violent.
I don't matter, pick it content. I don't fight the uniform man. Oluwa, can you fix the problem? Thunder, fire, that your reason. Where they give you tip to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that your reason. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, spend. Give you my last cash, spend. I show you my best friend. I thought we in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, spend. Everything I do, I under 50, under. You never be under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under 50, understand. That's the way you do me, under 50, under 50, understand. Under 50, understand.
I just got to be me.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy and wisdom. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
This message is critical to your personal growth in 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273. Jot this number down in your phone, your iPad. Store it on your computer, on a notepad, in a place where you can find it quickly, because at some point you will need it. It's the number for the most popular and most useful reader and advisor in our area, the world famous African reader and advisor, Sister DOBONG.
That's right. I am Sister DOBONG, here to help you. What do you want? More money? Success in your career job. Maybe you need a better job. How about reuniting with a loved one? If you've been plagued by illness, bad luck, lack, or heartache, it is time for a change. Don't give up. I'm the African Reading Advisor dedicated to making the difference in an imperfect world. Call me now for one free question by phone, 718-253-7273, and come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. And let's make one of the best years of your life.
Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations to what you can see, what you can be, what you can have, or what you can do. Call Sister DOBONG now.
Shadows falling, baby, we stand alone. Out on the street, anybody you meet's got a heartache of their own. Make it a crime to be lonely or sad.
Okay, welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDOBONG.com. Yes, I'm still getting over the stomach flu. I want to say welcome all you out there. I love all those hearts, and keep sharing the page, liking the page, and let everybody know. KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDOBONG.com. We love you, and we want to enjoy this evening with you, but we're going to take you on a trip. Thank our DJ for playing that lovely music. He just was playing something that was my favorite, and I had to cut it off for this nice show. And we got, who do we got here on the phone?
Wallace. Got Wallace here.
Okay, yeah, we got Wallace on the phone. Wallace, we got an interesting topic this evening. And I want to talk about aliens. And can you give us a little history about aliens?
Well, actually, I can, but in doing such, I'm actually going to show you our lack of history on aliens.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the term in and of itself is subjective.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about illegal aliens. At that point, we're not even talking about extraterrestrials. We're talking about humans that were born in one place and somehow, some means, were migrated or transplanted to another. That's one form of aliens.
Mm-hmm.
What we're talking about is beings that aren't indigenous of this planet itself.
Okay.
Now, for that's a very loaded topic
Okay.
because, I mean, you go back theologically, the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, all these things speak of beings that ascended, came from above. No, I'm sorry, descended, came from above and down for the purpose of either delivering a message or some form of judgment. Each major time that's happened, theologically and mythologically speaking, it's always been something higher than us that came down and passed judgment on us. Kind of the same way we do pets. So, one thing I've noticed, I consider myself an amateur student of theology. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I study in a hobby format.
Mm-hmm.
It started with Greek mythology because Zeus, Hera, Hercules, Artemis, all these things they interest me. And then I went from there. Then I went to Nordic mythology,
Mm-hmm.
Thor, Odin, all that stuff. And then I went to where my actual heritage comes from, the
Mm-hmm.
African continent. And I went to
Mm-hmm.
Amun-Ra, Ptah, Horus,
Mm-hmm.
and Set, things of that nature, Nephthys, things of that nature. And I found one common thread throughout all of them. One, there's always a trilogy. There's always three things that need to take place to decide the fate of the whole.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about that in normal terms, to come to any kind of forum, you need an odd number. You can't have a system of four individuals to vote and imagine it's 2-on-2. You'll be deadlocked all the time. You need an
Mm-hmm.
odd number. So when you look at Christianity, for instance, you have God, Son, the Holy Spirit, right? It's three.
Mm-hmm.
Then you look at Nordic mythology, you got Odin, Loki, and Thor. It's three,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then you go to Kemetic science, what they call Egyptology, and you got Horus. I'm sorry, you got Asar, Set, and Horus.
Mm-hmm.
So the three makes sense. Then the next thing I found was the flood. You have Noah's flood, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows about that. But then you have someone named Deucalion. Now, for that, you have to do some research because when you look at Deucalion, you found out that he's the son of Prometheus, who was a titan that supposedly gave the gift of fire and healing to man. Zeus was mad about that, and so he sent something called a deluge, Deluge,
Mm-hmm.
deluge.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up. It means
Water.
flood.
Water. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Deucalion and his wife Pier had to build a casket. That's what in the way he translated it. And basically, this casket, this big mass that was supposed to, sit on top of water, float rather, was to hold all living everything living until this deluge dissipated, right?
That sounds like Noah and Ark.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through our civilization, there's multiple versions of this very same story, and they all happen around the same time.
Wow. That's
Also,
funny.
the theories that we have about the Sphinx in Egypt, how the nose got shot off. The best story going right now is that Napoleon, people went there and they saw a black face they couldn't believe and they just shot it off. No, that's not what it was. Why? There's no bullet pox. There's no proof of that actually happening. There was something that the face that Sphinx, but it had to be on scale and aged at that time. This is a huge stone structure. It took a lot to build in a time where we didn't have machines, oil, gas, those kind of things to do it. So to cause that kind of damage at that time took something significant. So in my course of research, again, this wasn't just a 1 week thing. This is like I'm 39 now. I found interest in this at like age 17.
Wow.
So I can honestly say I read the Bible,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Quran, and a quarter of the Torah. And the way that happened was I was put in a position where the only reading material I had was religious. And so it jived with my actual path. And so I took advantage of that opportunity. And in doing so, I found like the Earth's greatest remix in all of them. And none of them are wrong insofar as the message that they're trying to get across. What goes wrong with religion, and be it Judaic, be it Catholic, be it Islam, be it anything, is that when a man tries to mold the minds of other men, that man needs to have in mind an idea higher than himself. Because when man tries to guide man, you let towards man-made things, which is war, turmoil, destruction, things like that. However, one underlying theme in all those faiths I just mentioned, when you take all the man-made constructs, well-being to yourself, your family, your fellow man, don't steal, don't kill, don't do anything out of the ordinary, anything that would take away from you, taking care of your family, building your current situation, positive things, it's against. All that other stuff, thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that. Here's the thing, I don't need to tell you not to rape if you're a human, or not to murder if you're a human. But in these very same books that I mentioned, in the one breath, they'll say don't do these things, but then 2 chapters later, they justify it fully.
That is exactly true, special religion war. They'll tell you to kill for religion. And then they're saying thou shalt not kill. Then what is the purpose? Are you going to kill for religion? You killing.
God has no problem with killing because, pick a book. If you want to pick the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah, he had no problem doing that, right? He had no problem taking the firstborn. Now you go to Islam, where that's the Quran, according to the book, and I actually believe it, the actual word of God, he gave Muhammad every opportunity to push the faith peacefully. When the people on the other side wouldn't relent to that, then he gave him the green light to go further. So my thing is, I guess it's subjective as to how murder, death, and violence is propagated throughout theology. But one thing that makes sense to me is the way an anthill runs. Pure science, pure time. You can set your clock to it. And guess what? They don't worship a god, but they run far more efficiently than we do. It's our preconceived notions that really trip us up. Because here's the thing. Muhammad's gone. So is Jesus. All right. So is Moses. All the prophets and here's the thing. I do believe that these were important men with important messages. And at that time, the population of this planet was so small to where they could reach it. But right now, we're in the billions. There's no one Messiah that's going to reach everybody unless he does something that is he or she does something that is so cataclysmic that it'll gather everybody's attention. But by then, they're already placed in a category.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to do that giving out flowers or giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving. You're probably blowing something up or just destroying someone else's base way of being.
Okay, so getting back to the aliens, where we going to fit them in?
They already been fit in.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you a question.
So are you saying? Are you saying?
Let me ask you a question. You account to people all. You ever been to ATM, the bank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's say you're the third person in line.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now you have 2 people in front of you. They don't know what the hell they're doing. How do you feel? Frustrated. Your day is being slowed down because these 2 people in front of you, or one person in front of you, cannot figure out a simple mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
Therein lies creation in and of itself. The mechanicals, the tools were placed down for us to use.
Okay.
It's up to our personal aptitude to make it go through forward.
To be used, know how to use them.
Otherwise, God wouldn't have made mankind. He'd have made a clock. If you wanted something that would work right all the time, without him,
that's impossible.
Exactly. No, for him it is, but that's not what he wanted. He wanted to actually know what would beings do without me guiding them. And that's even assuming his guidance is right in the first place. But mind you, he's untouchable. He can always press a reset button. Our lives are finite. We're mortal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you find good in this bad world, I call that the victory. Anyone looking for a major solution to this thing that we call life, don't come outside. You know why? Because or come outside ready. One or the other.
Okay, we want to go into the aliens. That's what we want to talk about because we got something listed on the aliens. What you want to tell us about the aliens?
Anunnaki.
Yes.
Yes. These are beings that descended out a long time ago, had their own reasons for being here, required something from this planet. They took the species that was already here and through genetic tinkering, made them more advanced for the sole purpose of servitude, which is why humanity, at its base, at some point or another, has always been in servitude. Even when we're not enslaved, we're still enslaved to, well, I'm going to say Uncle Sam. It's been in us. It's been created and placed in us. You know how this is factual?
So you're saying the aliens created it?
Well, I mean, we have to get past where aliens or something.
No, we won't talk about aliens because there's certain things I want to talk about tonight. And we'll wait on that and come back to you. Let me get him on the phone.
And they say amen.
I understand that already, but we want to talk about aliens. Something I want to discuss important. Give them the microphone. Listen, the aliens you've seen, where did you see them at? And not where you seen them. Where is they talking about they seen them?
See, they debunked it, but there was a picture that they took down at the riots in down in Miami, the Bayside down there. And the thing is it looked like there was like a tall alien type of creature, but I read a thing where somebody on this alien site on Reddit put up that they were local to that area and they had been listening to the scanner, and they put up a transcript of what was really going on, and it kind of debunked it, which is nice. But I mean, our guest here has come up with, actually, he's brought up quite a few points that are pretty salient. As far as it goes, you know, I mean, he's touching upon a concept that I've come to call the universal truth, which is basically, if you stand back, strip away the mythology and look at all your faiths, they're all saying the same thing, that there's this conflict between us and some other, you know. And it's like I was fortunately given the privilege, due to the fact that, you know, it's like I kind of have an open mind. So people tell me a lot of times, people tell me stuff. Yeah, and a lot of times people tell me stuff they won't tell other people. And I spoke to this lady. Her family had carried a faith that was supposed to have been expunged during the creation of the Persian Empire. And their faith, in its essence, said that we were being, the whole purpose of this is that we were being invaded by these interdimensional beings that fed off of energy, that were seeking to strip our universe of all its energy, and that they were basically beings of pure energy. I like to call them jinn, because jinn really is a better description than demons, you know. But I mean, every culture has these
elemental beings.
Yes, beings of elemental energy that can possess. Now, see, there's also declassified.
Imagine a being so powerful. I mean,
They hear you.
We want humans. Think about us. We want money. We want material things, right? Think about a being of that magnitude. What would they want? Once you think about the want, then you think about the perspective. Me, I think energy. Do you know that we expend, just us moving, expend energy every day? Where does energy go?
Yep, and
they harness it.
And see, here's the beauty of it. This is where it gets really deep, because it was something Trump said that actually tripped me down this particular rabbit hole. But he said something about the disinformation campaign, and I started looking back through history at it. And then when this lady described these beings of pure energy that fed upon like a more negative human energy, you know, they especially savored the energy put out by a innocent spirit being broken. I started running that through and looking at like, you know, if that was the case, and say an alien species of some sort, and by alien I include angels, demons, anything that we can't explain that's not of this earth, right? So basically, if they fed off of negative energy, they'd have to have somebody to herd the food, right? And then they'd have to have, you know, corrals to keep the food in, and they'd want to, and So then you start looking at the gifts of civilization not so much as a gift as a feeding pan.
Yeah.
And then and I mean I started running it through a lot of the models of a lot of history, because I was like this gentleman here, and at 53 I was fascinated by both history and religion at a very young age. And it started. I mean, I ran it through the model of, well, what if our leadership was purely not so much us,
Human.
but a different species, right?
Right.
And there's precedent for that, because I mean there is quite a bit of documentation about the giants that's spoken of in the Book of Enoch. And I mean, the more you dig into the Gnostic texts, Enoch, Mary Magdalene, Thomas, and especially the book of Judas, what Jesus teaches in the book of Judas is that you must look within yourself for the kingdom of heaven. That if you look outside of yourself for the kingdom of heaven, you will be lost, because the kingdom of heaven lies within you, and that you must know yourself in order to touch the divinity. Now, that is the exact opposite of what the books in the Bible teach, which is you must look to Him. And no enlightened man ever had such hubris as to say he would be the only path to understanding the divinity. It's not, those words never left Jesus's mouth, and I will stake my life upon it. But the teachings of Jesus in the book of Judas, which, by the way, is the oldest, the closest to the actual living disciples.
They misrepresented Jesus a lot in the Bible.
Yes, they did. The book of Judas, there's only a few scraps of that scroll that survived, and it was only a few verses, and I mean the meaning behind them is still to this day unfolding. And it's just, yeah,
it's obscure, to say the least.
Well,
for instance, the whole spiel about Jesus knew Judas was a betrayer and still sat at the table with him, still ate with him.
Yeah, see, according to Judas, him and Jesus had a talk that night, and Jesus told Judas that he has to do it, because back then the Romans, they didn't mess around. If they didn't care whether who was who. They would have went in and killed everybody.
Okay, so how long did the empire last? You get what I mean?
The Roman Empire, a lot longer than history teaches us, didn't it? It was still there in World War I.
Okay, listen. If we're talking about customs from the Roman Empire, they still exist today.
Yeah.
Football, yeah. I'm talking about the actual regime.
The actual regime.
Remember what Jesus said? Give on to Caesar what is Caesar's. Give on to God what is God. That relenting right there tells me that text is false.
Yeah, exactly, precisely.
Because God, what?
God don't he don't care about money.
These are coins. These are dinars, whatever they had at that time.
He don't care about money. Matter. It doesn't mean anything.
Understand, when man touches something, he taints it.
Yep.
And not always on purpose. Because his thing, if you tell me, brother, you tell me something to deliver to Sister DOBONG, a message, right? Verbally. I can only deliver that message to the best of my ability. Imagine, God forbid, you give me that message, I gotta go through a whole tribulation of a day, right? Now, when I finally do make it back to Sister DOBONG, I tell you what was told to me, I will give you the best version of what he told me. Mm-hmm. Can I remember every detail? Hopefully so. Maybe not. Question is, will I add stuff in there?
Right.
Will I substitute nonsense? No, I will not.
Well, that's why we used to play a game. You tell one person, you tell another. By the time you get to the other person, the end of the person is totally different.
All that game does is prove that human testimony is not reliable.
Exactly.
Unless emotion is involved. Let me tell you something. If you killed for something, died for something, or watched somebody die for something, or lost something significant, you'll remember that situation and you'll speak it like the gospel every time. 100 times will never change. It's only when you're the third party, when you're passing the message on, that shit will change.
But when you have nothing invested in it.
Yes. And that's what we have a lot of out here. You know why? For the most part, people they live with no consequences other than ones that the government, the man puts on them. If they can skate that, they live with no spiritual accountability whatsoever. And that's what's been our downfall. So we're talking about aliens. First of all, and Sister Bong, you know me already. You know I've been skating around this topic on purpose. Because before I feel comfortable talking about actual aliens, which is something I know nothing about, because I never met one, I have no actual concrete knowledge of one. What I will say is, what they say, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence, or whatever, or switch it up, whatever. My whole thing is, the ocean is only about what's a very small percentage explored. Our aliens are down there. We want to play that game.
I believe that.
How about this? The closest solar system to us is what, Andromeda, and there's no human that can currently get there. We think of light years and
well, my thought of.
Give me a second. What I'm trying to say is, we oftentimes look afar for the unknown, not knowing it's right here already. This thing's on this planet we just don't know. It's supposed to the Amazon haven't been explored completely.
You're right.
Our oceans, 70% unknown. We got the Marianas Trench is the lowest Earth point on this planet, but not the lowest point. You know what I'm saying? So this is already here, and whenever something happens, one, water is always involved, and that can mean two things: water is the easiest landing point or easiest launching point. The whole point is, this world, all listen to Sister DOBONG, keep an open mind. Even if you don't like what you're hearing, take the time and just consider it. Run it through your mind a few times. Eat a bowl of cereal, have a drink, whatever. But know this: no one knows everything. But if we all put our heads together,
they'll come up with the answer. Well,
and that's where it really gets. Because our ancestors really had a lot better understanding of what was going on as far as
because they was close to nature
than we do these days.
I agree.
They was out there among nature, and they had to deal with nature. They wasn't enclosed in, and other people telling them they had to roam.
So two things: one, did the memory of our ancestors disappear? Or two, did nature disappear?
Yeah, well, just like as technology keep growing, and that's what I had to say. What I had to say, my whole theory, I believe aliens is nothing but electricity.
I'll meet you halfway with that. You want to know why? Aliens, and what we see there is, hell, I even say
atoms,
gods, angels, light.
Right, electricity.
You know how many light spectrums there are?
That's what I'm saying,
I
electricity.
Want to say 12, but again, I'm not an expert, so it's probably more.
It's electrons, constant electron, because within that knowing your body yourself is made of all these electrons. That's why if you dead, they can give you shock and wake you back up. So with that said, that shows the sign of we are made of some of electric, and aliens is the sources.
Well, we made electric is a fact, because not for now, our bodies alone produce enough money, enough energy to power shit. So we're very powerful. What I'm saying is, look at the people that, they live to a certain point, believing a certain point. They never made it past that.
Because people hold you down, other people, and again, depending on what religion you're in, that want to keep you enslaved will keep you enslaved.
The same question you had to ask back then, it would take you weeks to get an answer. You get in 1 second, a millisecond, right now. So now, there's the absence of information versus a surplus of information. Where do you fall in between? Because there's one thing not knowing anything, and there's one thing knowing too much. Because you got to sift through all of that. And by the time you actually get to something, the question done passed already.
You're still in the same place. You
already forgot what you were trying to figure out.
All right, we take it back to the DJ, and remember, this is not of the station, and everybody opinion is on their own. Back to the music.
You'll be my empress, I'll be your king. Give me a chance, I'll be all that you need. Like some lovers, we'll drift away to an island of love. Just to
you need.
I'll be all that you need. I'll be all that you need, baby. Whoa. Girl, you are the one for me. Love your chemistry. Let me take you to a place where only you and I could be. I just wanna be with you. Love the sexy things you do. One thing's for sure, if you be my empress, I'll be your king. Give me a chance, I'll be all that you need. Like two lovers, we'll drift away to an island of love. Just you and me, I'll be all that you need.
Boy, you are the one for me. You, we got chemistry. I wanna have you to myself, honey, just you and me. I just wanna be your queen. I wanna give you all of me. I hope you know. Dolly boy, hello, look, yeah. She goes there. My pretty little princess, goodness. Oh my god, yeah, she's full of greatness. I go bless you every day on my diet. Any nigga come close, I go shout diet. On top me to sell a H, baby, no fit diet. Follow me, parachute, make we go fly jet. This one no be street matter, never ever fly fence. Carry me, meaty papa, make up pay your diary. On our wedding day, all of us will fly yellow. With my fellow, them go follow. Cause I'm slim and I'm fresh, never die. ABC.
Hello, listeners out there. I go by the name Jolly Boy, an Afro-pop singer, an entertainer, a songwriter, a performing artist. You can check my songs out on Kings and Queens Radio and all the streaming platforms. Thank you very much.
No stress, brother me, but no bother me. I don't care about the economy. Buhari, or no Buhari. Anything you want, I go ordering. Hello, babe. Into the room. Yeah, me and you, yeah. We go talk.
Okay. I want to take it back to the host. Okay. So now I want you to explain to us, excuse me. I want you to explain to us what you was going to talk about, and I want to hear what you was going to talk about.
All right. So, I mean, as I say, we're going to eventually put together a nice little casting on some of this information, because there is a lot of disinformation out there, and I mean, basically, what I'm seeing though is because on New Year's night there were riots basically all over the world. You know, I mean, they had them in Germany, they had that riot down there in Miami, they had a couple more here in the U.S., they had some issues in France, and I'm sure they had issues like basically everywhere for New Year's, and. And what I began to suspect in the Bronx, you know, is because it's like people all around me seem to have spontaneously just developed the exact same psychosis, which is really weird, because everybody's psychosis is their own. I mean, we each live in our own universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
We live in an energy spectrum.
Yeah. So
my bad energy. For instance, suppose you're having a good day right now, right? You had a perfect day. You hear me? Perfect day. I come sit here next to you. I start unloading all kind of negativity on you, right? For my day, on some level, that will affect you.
Yeah, because then you're basically transmitting that energy.
Okay, let us talk. Thank you.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you know, it's like basically what Tesla, shortly before his death, was coming up with a thing he called a death ray.
Okay.
And this used low spectrum frequencies to cause vibration that would basically cause stuff to collapse.
Wow.
Take, for example, the Wall of Jericho type of thing.
Nikola Tesla?
Yep.
All right. Now, the people that stole his patent call it that. He was not a death person. He was a life person. What Nikola Tesla wanted to do was give us all free energy.
Yeah,
that same pattern, that same format could be intensified and be used as a death ray. So for that, you have westernized way of thinking to think for that, because these people are the only ones that decide to rather take atomic energy and make it so everyone can have free Wi-Fi. Let's just bomb a place. Different way of thinking. That was not Nikola Tesla. That wasn't him. He was a creator. He was an innovator.
Okay, go ahead on with the subject thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, basically what it boils down to is they're saying that the battleground of the next war isn't, it's not so much going to be. I mean, it's getting to the point where, like up in the Ukraine, if they can spot you, your life expectancy is less than 10 minutes. So, and that's free. That's not with the AI, and we're in an AI arms race right now, which is kind of scary. So basically, what it boils down to is, as this gentleman was saying, I mean, it really all boils down to energy. What we believe, what we see as the realm of the spirit is the realm of energy, and it's like there's ample evidence of there being alien life forms involved in whatever we're trying to describe in all these different religions and faiths. So, it's like from the ample evidence I have, that I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that, our leadership in this world is not necessarily on our side. Royalty from the beginning has insisted that they were another blood. They've always said it. You look at the blood ties between Washington and the king during the period of the Revolution. We never had a revolution. I mean, when the dust all settled, the people running the United States of America all had blood ties to the throne.
Wow.
So, it was still under the king's control, technically, if you really get down to it. And to this day, there's several families that have been in Washington for a long time that are still in Washington, that are the heavy hitters, and they still have ties to the throne. And I mean, again, you look towards the Bilderberg group and the Bilderberg meetings, these people are not human. So,
wow. Well, that's enough said. Well, but I learned my story on the aliens. Folks, I don't know what to say. I can't say because I'm not part of it, but they may know more than me. I don't have no knowledge on this, not me. So with that, you do your own research, come to your own conclusions. Okay, we're going to go to the DJ and we'll be back shortly.
Give me time on your space. Make a lot for the place. I don't go ever down for your love. I give you all that you dream of. I'm than a good, she nice. She give me all the melody and vibes. I'm than a good, she nice. Oh, give me that loving, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah. Some of them are young, some of them are snitching. She be my melody, I've been searching. She's the fine girl I've been searching for, yeah. I'm okay, Eminado. She fine past 3, mommy, what now? Your waist personality, they cause kata. Oh, I'm tempting to touch your body, oh. If you don't know, you go know. Loving you is all I want to do. Oh. Make you come turn me to moo. Oh. I'ma get shake it like that, like a dart from me, Jaji. Come rotate it for your Zadi, black drop top Maserati. I'ma get shake it like that, though, like a dart from me, Zadi. Come rotate it for your Zadi, black drop top Maserati. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah. Give me time on your side, select all up for the way. Give me that love, love, yeah. Give me that love, give me that love, give me that love, give me that love, yeah.
Can't mix.
Good morning. You're listening to the King and Queen Radio, and I'm Sister DOBONG. And I tell you, as I'm in the spirit with you this morning, or it may be night, I can tell you one thing. I am feeling the energy of someone right now that's having a lot of problems in their life. You feel like you just want to give up. You feel like everything is just turning upside down in your life. Well, you are feeling something that is really going on with you. I know you're listening now, and I know you're thinking, is Sister DOBONG talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. The troubles you're having in your life is not of yours. Someone want to see you suffering. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you down and out, losing everything you got. I'm looking right now into your surroundings, and it's not a pretty scene. Something is in your house. Someone sprinkled something there to cause a lot of problems in your house. You need to take time out and clean your house and pray. And you need to ask God to forgive you for something you did wrong to somebody, that you're paying the price, that your enemies is able to conquer you through voodoo. I need to help you. You need to call me. Go get your paper and pen and write this number down. I know you're hurting, but as I pray now, things gonna change when you walk inside of my door. I'm located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Don't let nothing stop you from getting to me. The two of them.
Hello, you. Yes, you. Are you experiencing the challenges of life, relationship issues, family situations, money troubles? You need a job, you need a guide to a spiritual path and a sense of direction. You need spiritual healing, psychic readings. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
Expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Are you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 253-7273. King and Queen Radio. We are here for you.
From the city that never sleeps, comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps, comes 93.5 FM. Oh, oh, Brooklyn to the world, with sounds and continents to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education and stuff, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best, so just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home and whether you at work, 24/7 we're still showing love. Oh 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 oh, Kings and Queens Radio, 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 Kings and Queens Radio.
Kings and Queen Meditation brings you entertainment, news, education, information, multicultural radio station, 93.5 FM.
Don't touch that dial.
The only kind of love I think is real. Don't want to be going by something I heard. 'Cause baby, action speak louder than words. I want a love that is mine. In the rain, it's always sun, sun, sunshine. A love to keep me warm when it's cold. That kind of loving that will never go. Oh, don't you know I want a love? Yeah. Don't you know I want a love? Don't you know I want a love? I want a love I can feel. That's the only kind of a love I think is real. Don't want to be going by something I heard. 'Cause baby, action speak louder than words. Don't you know I want a love? Don't you know I want a love? Oh, don't you know I want a love? Don't you know I want a love? I want a love that is mine. In the rain, it's always sun, sun, sunshine. A love to keep me warm when it's cold. That kind of loving that will never go. Oh, don't you know I want a love? Oh, yes, I do. Don't you know I want a love?
Now it's time for me to give up. I feel it's time picture of you beside me. Got your lipstick mark still on your coffee cup. Oh yeah. Got a fist of pure emotions. Got a head of shattered dreams. Gotta leave it all behind now. Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back, want you back for good. Whenever I'm wrong, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be right up on the star. Want you back, want you back, want you back for good. Unaware, but underlined. I figured out the story. Oh no, wasn't good. No, no. But in the corner of my mind, I celebrated glory. But that was not to be. But in the midst of celebration, you excelled and be free. Can't you find a little room inside for me now? Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back. See, I want you back for good. Whenever I'm wrong, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be right up on the star. Want you back, want you back. I want you back for good. Want you back now, baby. Want you back. Hey. Want you back now, baby. Want you back. Oh yeah. And we'll be together this time forever, ever. We'll be fighting, and together we will be so complete in our love. We will never be uncovered again. Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back. I want you back for good. Whenever I'm wrong, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be right up on the star. Want you back, I want you back for good. Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back. See, I want you back.
It took some time to finally trust again. Last time around, I thought my world would end. Then we met, two ships in a open sea. This looked like what I've always wanted to be. I've sent you roses, dinner by the candlelight. This felt so good, like it would turn out right. Now I never forget what you've done to me. Love must be blind, 'cause I really couldn't see. Swept away. You took away my chances just when I thought I'd done with those cheap romances. Swept away. You took away my chances just when I thought I'd done with those cheap romances. I thought my river had finally reached the sea. When you said you'll always be with me, you broke my chains. I thought I was finally free, but now I guess it's time to face reality. Yes, you never felt what I felt for you. And all those lies, not one word was true. What did you take me for? What did you have to prove? A man can only take So much of this abuse, I'm swept away. You took away my chances just when I thought I'm done with those cheap romances. Swept away. You took away my chances just when I thought I'm done with those cheap romances. Well, Jane, lady, yeah, crushed over and broken. Words can describe those feelings. You were the hunter. You really make a killing, yeah. Swept away, yeah. Well, yeah. It took some time to finally trust again. Last time around, I thought my world would go round and round, yeah. No matter what, we should still love one another. For in times of pain, that's when we need each other. Life is too short for us to live apart, yeah. It's better to be friends and sing this happy song, yeah. Love makes the world go round and round and round.
King and Queen Radio.
Love makes the world go round. Yeah. We must give thanks for every bit we've got. Blessed is he who knows what he's got. I pray every day that Jah will guide me all the way again. Strengthen my days so I can sing his praise. Love makes the world go round and round and round. Love makes the world go round and round and round. Hey. No matter what, we should still love one another. For in times of pain, that's when we need each other. Life is too short for us to live apart, yeah. It's better to be friends and sing this happy song. Love makes the world go round and round. Love makes the world go round and round and round. We must give thanks for every bit we've got. Blessed is he who knows what he's got. I pray every day that Jah will guide me all the way, yeah. Strengthen my days so I can sing his praise. Love makes the world go round and round and round. Sweet love, love makes the world go round. I know now. Seems to me I'm losing. Seems to me I'm losing your heart to someone new.
I can see it in your eyes, I can hear it in your sighs. To win back your love, what must I do? And you know what? I like
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
and you know what? I like
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
I was recommended to Sister DOBONG at 1752 Flatbush Avenue by a friend of mine because I was actually going through a whole bunch of stuff. And since I've came here, I felt so much different, so much better. And I'm encouraging everybody because things could happen. You never know. And anybody who is going through what I think that I went through, I mean, just come to 1752 Flatbush Avenue and see this lady, and then you would get all the results that you need.
If you're looking for solution to all your problems in life, there is one person and one person only you should come to, Sister DOBONG. Our address is 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Phone number is 718-253-7273. Make it your duty to see Sister DOBONG if you're going through any problems in life. I can tell you from my experience, she is the best. She is the one and only that you should come to. Don't go to anyone else, because she have the solution to all of your problems. Sister DOBONG.
Hi, my name is Penny. I met Sister DOBONG about 2 years ago. When I first met her, I was a little skeptical, but as soon as I walked in, I felt like she knew me. I felt like I knew her for years as she spoke my reality to me. I was going through so much in my life at the time that I could not speak to anyone about, not friends or family. She knew exactly what I was going through, and she gave me so much insight and advice. My life changed the very first day I met her. I've experienced and have nothing but positivity in my life ever since. I was going through a time when I was having problems in relationships, family, friends, job, and school. But as the days and years went by, Sister DOBONG has helped me so much, and everything is so much better. Now, I'm just living happily, and I've had everything worked out ever since seeing her. Come to Sister DOBONG at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. You won't regret it, I promise you.
to someone new. I can taste it in your kiss. I know something is amiss. Wonder what I'm gonna do. steals you from me. I walk alone, lonely and afraid. Seems to me you're giving. Seems to me you're giving your heart to someone new. But each day you go
Okay,
away.
welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and we love our guest Wallace, and we're gonna be bringing him back next week or throughout the times because he's very knowledgeable, and you need to know a lot of knowledge. He got knowledge I don't even know. So again, I want to thank him for coming in with us today and giving us that knowledge. And we back here. And if you want to call in, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. The time is clicking, and don't forget our show is in Africa, 12 midnight until 2. I'll be in Africa at midnight. Okay, so make sure you get on the webpage itself, kingandqueenradio.com. And now a lot of people can get on Brooklyn Station. Now you can go directly on brooklynstation.com. Directly on brooklynstation.com. So we're going to take it back to you. What do you know about spirits and the supernatural?
Well, see now the supernatural, the way I see it, and I mean I'm a shaman by calling, which basically is to say just somebody that helps people understand the realm of the spirit and their place in it a little better, a guide basically. And it's like basically the realm of the spirit is the realm of energy flow, cosmic energy flow, like basically not electricity per se, so much as the energy that comprises everything in the universe. Because I mean, when you really get down to it and break it down to its smallest parts, it's all about energy. So I mean, people try to say that try to search for the spirit. Well, the spirit is the energy that animates us, because that's what leaves our body when we die. Thus, if that's what leaves our body, logically speaking, that must be the spirit, and it becomes part of the cosmic energy flow. So and when it comes to spirits, I believe in them 100%. There are spirits out there. There's things out there that we don't understand. um Unfortunately, the worst enemy the human race actually faces these days is the closed mind. Because we don't know hardly we don't know anything about life, the universe, and everything. And the closed mind assumes that it does, that it has nothing to learn. But my teachers, they always told me, and they beat it into me pretty hard because I was stubborn. But they taught me that you always have more to learn.
Well, that is good to hear because what do you think about the people in the olden days? If you believe in spirituality, they would hang you and do things to you.
See, that's an example of a closed mind, because a closed mind is threatened by ideas that challenge its worldview. Um, I have some theories about that. I'm not going to go into at the moment because they're kind of long, convoluted, and involved. But I think one of the things you can look at is when you look at frequencies, which is basically what energy is. Energy moves, which creates a sound wave, which is frequency. So they found that our genetic code is attuned to certain frequencies, and they found that those frequencies basically belong in the overtone series of the 528 hertz tuning. On the other hand, 440, which is considered concert pitch and standard tuning these days, tends to cultivate a very closed mind and an unwillingness to accept ideas alien to your own. Now, isn't that kind of wild?
Yes, well, something about music is music frequency for everybody to cure them and to make them feel better.
Basically, at this point, I know that there's some in America that don't know it, but and there's probably people in other countries that aren't aware of it, and most certainly. But we're in the middle of a second renaissance right now. Technology has made it so people no longer have the same barriers to creating artistic works that they used to have. So there's a lot of controversy over that, but myself, I had to sit down and actively, evaluate it and see how I felt about it, and I think it's a fantastic thing because it basically, if you look at the ancient Egyptians, those solfeggio, those sacred frequencies that are in the overtone series for 528 hertz, which the overtone series, for those that don't know, it's basically when you hear a musical note, it's got all those other musical notes that relate to it attached into it at higher and lower frequencies. That's of course why certain notes sound good together and other notes sound jarring. So basically, all those sacred frequencies are in that 528 hertz frequency range, the multiples of it. So the Egyptians used to have those playing all the time, and as near as I can tell, and science is actually coming up with the idea that if you really truly know how to manipulate sound frequency, you can actually mold your reality around you. So that basically, at one point in time or another, is probably what we understood to be magic.
Wow. Well, folks, I hope you heard that. Don't forget, I'm Sister DeBong. You're having troubles in your life. You can't get no money. Things is not working out for you. Maybe after New Year's, your husband or wife didn't come back home, someone you lost, and you need love back in your life. You can always call me, and I will help you spiritually remove negative, bad luck, bad energy, anything you're going through in your life. You can call me and talk about it, and we'll see what we can do to help. You can always call me. That's 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. I know you need to hear it again. That's 718-253-7273. Don't give up. No matter what troubles and issues you're going through, make sure you call me. I do readings and consultation daily over the telephone. So if you're long distance somewhere, you have a friend or you have someone and they need the number, give them my number and tell them you heard it on this show. And it's so many people I want to say shout out, Claire Babb, shout out to you and all the girls out there listening, and all my team out there listening, and everybody who's listening all over the United States. We got Mexico, Germany, Russia, and a couple other countries is tuning in to us. So we want to thank you. So make sure you stay to the show midnight, and we're going to take you back to some music.
Hit bomb. I've got love within my heart for you. I've got lips with kisses from the start. Look at now. It really makes no difference without money, I know. It really makes no difference. I've got love, I know. Easy squeeze, it makes no riot if you know it's gonna hurt you, baby. Easy squeeze, it makes no riot if you know it's gonna hurt you, baby.
Yes, I hear you, Jamaica. St. Martin, St. Lucia, St. Croix, Bermuda, England,
I've got love
each and every one. Everybody know this. I love
Santo
you.
Domingo.
I love you. Easy
Peru.
squeeze, it makes no riot if you
Bolivia.
just play it cool.
All of South America listening now. Mexico.
Really makes no difference without money.
New
I
York,
know.
New York.
It really makes
Brooklyn.
no difference.
Staten Island. Bronx. New Rochelle.
I've got love
Far Rockaway.
within my heart for
The Lower
you,
East Side.
and you, yeah.
East New York. Brownsville.
Rock, 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 rock on time.
Bed-Stuy.
Rock on time.
Bensonhurst. Coney Island. Wherever you at right now, worldwide, we want to say we wish you the best. What do you say? Where is your favorite place?
Well, oddly enough, one of the coolest cities I've been to was Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Hey, folks out there in Buffalo, New York, if you're out there, send us some hearts. Buffalo, New York. So what is good about Buffalo, New York? Buffalo wing chicken?
No, I ended up stuck there in a snowstorm, dressed for going out, and I was there on a temporary job, and things just got kind of wild, and I ended up stuck there in a blizzard. And I finally was able to look up where I could go to find some shelter till I got my paycheck, right, which is going to be like 2 days, and you had to go to the social services there to get in the shelter, and it's like I was asking her because I needed to go out to the hotel and get all my stuff. And she actually pulled money out of her own pocket to give me bus money to get out there to get my stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I got on the bus and asked somebody for directions. He was like, "Man, you got to walk like miles from where this bus drops you off." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't have bus money for another bus." He said, "Oh," he stood up. He told everybody I was stuck at where I had to go and why, and that that I didn't have any bus money. I got off that bus. I had enough to catch the bus all the way out to the hotel, all the way back to into town.
Wow, we better go to Buffalo, New York.
Money to buy dinner and money to buy.
You ask somebody in New York there to see what happened to you.
Yeah, well,
they ask you to go to bed with them.
Yeah, I wasn't even asking. That's the crazy thing. He stood up and asked. I thought I was really impressed.
And do not ask New York in any direction.
No, God, no.
And why do they lie, New Yorkers?
New
You ask them for a simple direction. Why can't they just say, "I don't know"? And they'll go stand there and sit there and tell you a whole story how to go to nowhere.
Yeah, and I mean, I was getting some pretty good food at this one place where there's a bunch of Hispanics working, and the delivery driver, the guy tried to talk to him, and he yelled that he doesn't speak Spanish. This is America. He best speak English. Get it? And then walked out of the. And I mean, I was embarrassed, because it's like the guy was it's typical white American, And I was like, "Man, that's just embarrassing."
Get you beat up.
I was. I mean, I'm sorry, but the closed mind is, in fact, the worst threat we as a human species face to this day. Nuclear bombs that kill nothing compared to what the closed mind murders.
What I want to ask you is the power of words. Why can words be so powerful? And even you can have a friend you've known all your life, and they can say one word to you, and that friendship can end forever. Why is that?
This is what I know, and I mean, there's a pretty large contingent of people that are starting to really understand exactly how powerful the word is. I know when I had to work through like the various childhood issues I had, what really did the damage was the words that people used against me.
Wow.
Yeah, that like about killed me working my way through that.
Well, the Southerns, I love the South, but the Southerns can be very cruel with words.
Ooh,
and
those are the
they can
most
use the
dangerous.
most painful words. Southerns people have a way of speaking to you that they can pain your heart. So I guess they trained to do that? Is it that's just inherent?
I strongly suspect that a lot of our real negative emotions, like or traits like greed and jealousy and hatred. I'm starting to really, I strongly am beginning to believe that those are learned behaviors. They're not really per se natural things. They're taught to us. Um, and I mean, Pia, we've got to the point where we just accept them as part of human nature. But the fact of the matter is that if we were able to evolve a little bit spiritually and emotionally, we should technically be able to control our reality. Um, so it's like my question for everybody is: since you can control your own reality, is this the one you're choosing to live in?
Wow, that's something to ask.
Yeah.
If you choose your own reality, is this the one you want to live in?
And if it isn't, then who's determining your reality for you?
Wow. Think of that, folks. I can't answer that one. You got to think. Again, I'm Sister DOBONG. You're having any troubles in your life, you need to call me no matter what you're going through, no matter how you're suffering. If you're having difficulty with immigration, having lawyer problems, court problems, give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. And what do you say about dress code? Do dress code exist anymore?
There's some places that they're really hammering on dress codes, which and then there's other places that aren't, and there seems to be a lot of controversy over that right now, as far as
especially New York. New York has dress code now.
And does it?
Oh God, yeah.
When did
You
that?
go anywhere in New York City, you better be dressed. They don't want no hats, no this and that, and you have to be dressed.
Yeah, I mean, there's some places due to that. Do you remember when sagging was at the height of its popularity? They had some places that were going to make showing your underwear illegal, right? Which, and I mean, I've seen some people that get kind of obnoxious with that. Where I mean, you really don't want to stare at some dude's hairy butt when you're on the bus. I can kind of get that, but it's hard. You can't please everybody. That's pretty much.
Some people gonna do what they want to do,
and some people are gonna be angry about what other people are doing, no matter what happens, right?
No matter what. So you just have to get away from people that's not doing what you like for them to do. Don't stay around them. You have to know how to distance yourself, and it's very hard to do in New York.
Yeah, and I mean, with the internet, I mean, that's one of the problems is that the internet's now shrunk the world so that everybody's in your lap 24/7.
Wow, isn't that the truth?
Yeah, that's where a lot of friction is coming from right now. Is because it's just the world's become too small.
Well, folks, we're going to take it back to the DJ. Soon we'll be in Africa. Go on kingandqueenradio.com. That's kingandqueenradio.com.
Oh, let the power fall on high, for right. Let the power fall on high. Oh, let the power from Zion fall on high. Let the power fall on high. Oh, give I justice, peace, and love, for right. Give I justice, peace, and love. Tell I how long will the wicked reign for right? Give I justice, peace, and love. So let the power fall on high for right. Let the power fall on high. Oh, let the power from Zion fall on high. Let the power fall on high.
power fall on I. More right. Let the power fall on I. Oh, let the power from Zion fall on I. Let the power fall on I. Oh, let the wicked burn in flames for I. Let the wicked burn in flames. Oh, let the wicked burn to ash for I. Let the wicked burn in flames. And let the power fall alive for I.
Hello, listeners. I go by the name DJ Padmax, and I want you all to go listen to my new single, Emotions, featuring Oluwa Delight, K3 Addis, on all streaming platforms.
Big vibe, DJ Padma. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come bounce on me, shawty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I wonder what you are. Shake on for the money. I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. Ibadi you too sure. Emi I'm a too sure. Somebody, I will take you tsunami. I will take you to Paris. Somebody.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty. My mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty.
Ride for me, die for me. You said that you gon' take your time with me. So why all these niggas come spy on me? You say I'm the queen, but you lie to me. Am I yours? Are you mine? Or are we passing time? I don't know. I feel high. You got me on a timeline. Yeah. So call it for me now. Do it once. Baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah.
Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight.
Good evening.
Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey.
Hello.
My mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty. My mind for the money. I take you down to my mommy.
So call it for me now. Do it once. So call it for me.
Yeah, what's good, my people? To superstar David Brown music all the way from Nigeria. Go listen to my songs on all streaming platform. Follow my platform, David Brown music all the way from Nigeria.
It's in an baddest boy. King and Queen Radio worldwide.
It's Amy's sound.
Yeah.
WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Oh.
Okay, who we got?
You got the Brooklyn Cat from Sheephead Bay.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, Brooklyn Cat. How are you?
My hip is so.
Your hip is so.
Yeah, so.
Well, I hope you get your hips together. So what's going on? You probably was shaking them too much. What's going on, girl?
No, somebody voodooed me upside my head and they voodooed me in my hip. And they got me burning on the outside of my privacy. It's just somebody want Tiger and I to break up. And they don't, and the person don't want to see me with none.
Well, they really got to trying to mess you up. We can't let that happen. We got to make sure. We got to make sure you get your hips back in shape. You can't be with Tiger with no hips.
No, we won't be able to have sex because that thing hurt.
Lord have mercy. I don't know what to say on that. Lord,
when you're burning on the outside of your privacy, how can you have sex with somebody? And you got a pain in your hip all the way to the bone.
Well, girl, you got some problems. When I say that's more than problems that the doctor can cure. They used to say doctor can cure. That's like out of hand of the doctor.
Yeah, I gotta come see you. I'm pretty sure you got some oil or something. Get this stuff out of me.
Lord, Cat, give us the news. Let's see what's going on with you.
Yeah, with this old Mayor Adam. You sure you didn't send that man over there to jump on that judge?
Yeah.
He's doing a lot. He thinks that I'm going to leave Tiger and go to him. You don't leave a man for a man. First of all, Spirit showing me you a stone monkey. And you a black knight.
What you talking about?
I do not want you, honey. I ain't never my life ever want. You look like something that jumped off a cliff.
You talk about the man that jumped the judge?
What think I want him? What I go with you for? See, he want me because he wants a lot of money.
So he thought you wanted a lot of money, so he jumped the judge.
Yeah, he said somebody let him jump that judge. That's why he told Tiger Balls to take my money out of Tiger's money that I'm supposed to be getting and give it to the judge so they can put the judge in the hospital. Because the judge in the hospital broke jaw, broke arm. This man, he fixing stuff so bad, I can't even get credit no more. My credit is perfect, and I can't. They Xerox all the credit that I've been getting all the time and all along. All of a sudden, I can't even order a pair of shoestring on credit now. They talking about we teachers and her. Tiger and I is Bonnie and Clyde.
All right. Well,
we Bonnie and Clyde, honey. You come to me, honey, you're going to get some discharge gold in your eye. You come to my face, don't never say put in my face because I don't want you. And ain't nobody going to go with somebody they don't want. Talking about we'll be good together. I guess so. You got Tiger stuff, I guess so it's good. Yeah, I'm good, honey. But I'm going to take some discharge out of it and throw it right in your eyes. Come to my face. Ooh. Now that's some heavy stuff.
There's some heavy stuff. Well, we hope the judge get well. I thought she was at the hospital. But anyway, you say she in the hospital. I guess she in the hospital.
No, I'm not saying that she still is in there, but they had to take her in and fix her up. And somebody better give me some money, so I'm going to keep putting earthquake out there till y'all give me my damn money.
You want some money or you going to make everything happen?
Yeah, y'all ain't seen none yet.
All right. Well, y'all out there owe Cat money. You better get her money because she's not playing.
Mm-mm. Not playing.
So you say
that. And I apologize. No, let me apologize for getting on the air. I was just angry at something that Tiger had said. And he was just trying to be romantic and be like a macho guy. I just can't stand for a person to say what he said. That's all. I can't stand stuff like that. That's all. So and I was mad at him. And them 4 months I told y'all wrong. I knew right, but I told y'all wrong. Just so I could see what somebody been working on him for like about 4 months. And his old black man got him fixed to be a jackrabbit. That's why he beating the blood out of people. When he get a hold to your boy, you can look for 200 stitches. Ooh, jackrabbit.
So the jackrabbit jumped the judge because he in love with you?
No. Tiger got a jackrabbit on him. He got to come to you and get that stuff off of him.
Lord have mercy. Well, Cat, give us a jackrabbit lucky number for the folks.
Yeah, I'm going to give y'all some lucky numbers when I get through talking about Black Knight, because that's what Adam is. He's Black Knight. I'm looking at 112.
112. And I'm looking at 770-8539, the Black Knight. Lord
yeah, Black Knight. Adam, Black Knight. Going to somebody down there in Louisiana. He rooting the hell out of me. He got the doctor, the pharmacy came to give me all my medication. I mean, this man is doing a number on me. And he's been working on me ever since back in September, too.
All right, Cat. Well, you have a good night, because you told us who was the Jackrabbit and the Black Knight. All right. With that, folks, y'all stay on KingandQueenRadio.com and let's go to Africa. All right. Good night,
Kitty. Night.
Bye-bye. Folks, I'll see you on KingandQueenRadio.com in a couple minutes.
I swear I no go come out. Your body tight, no be Chinese, so your beauty enter my eyes, so baby come close, make we dance tonight. Anything you want, I go buy tonight. Come with your friends, make we vibe tonight, oh, and we could dance tonight. Yo, you're my ima, yo. Yo, you're my ima, oh. You turn a man to a Zina, oh. Yo, you're my ima, yo. Yo, you're my ima, oh. You turn a man John Cena, oh. Girl, I dey wait for your door. I swear I no go come on. Your body tight, no be Chinese, so your beauty enter my eyes, so baby come close, make we dance tonight. Anything you want, I go buy tonight. Come with your friends, make we vibe tonight, oh, and we could dance tonight. Girl, you're my ima. Ram pa pa pam. Wine am go down, down. Ram pa pa pam. I say, girl, you're my ima. Fine like my shima. Got your body tight, girl, you cure my fever. And I swear to God, girl, you fine pansima. And I wanna make you be my, I say, girl, you're my ima. Fine like my shima. Got your body tight, girl, you cure my fever. And I swear to God, girl, you fine pansima. And I wanna make you be my, girl, for your love, I go follow you. You be my music, I go solo you. Your beauty cause I no fit borrow you. For your love, I go stand for you. Yo, you're my ima, yo. Yo, you're my ima, oh. You turn a man to a sinner, oh. Girl, you're my ima, yo. Yo, you're my ima, oh. You turn a man John Cena, oh. You turn a man John Cena.